Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Cruise News Show. I'm your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news. Give me 10 minutes, and I'll keep you updated. Let's go. Let's get right into it. First and foremost, the cruise lines do not care about you. Let that sink in. My buddy Don did a video yesterday about contact tracing when cruising resumes as one of the health protocols, and people in the comments over on that video were like, how dare the cruise lines want to track my every move on a cruise ship? Why do they need to know where I'm at and what I'm doing? My private... Look, they don't care. You're not that important. None of us are that important. The only reason the cruise line wants to do contact tracing is so they know who to lock down in the event of an outbreak. I don't understand why people don't see this as a good thing. One of the things that people complained about when this all went down in March was that the whole cruise ship got locked down and put on quarantine when just a few people were sick. How do you think they're going to figure that out? They have to do contact tracing. I can't believe people are missing the simple math on this one. It's not about holding you back. It's about setting you free. If all of a sudden Joe Smith becomes patient zero on your cruise and you've had 0.0 contact with Joe Smith and a computer can prove that and they don't lock you down, why is that a bad thing? It's what you want. Come on, people. Nobody cares where you're at on the cruise ship unless you're a part of some sort of outbreak. It's not even the way this tracking works. The data's not living on your arm. It's in a protected system. Your stuff's encrypted. Do you carry a cell phone? Do you have a social security number? Do you pay your taxes? Somebody already has everything they need to track you down, and that's the thing you should worry about, not some RFID band on the cruise ship. Nobody cares that you're having late night pizza or that you spent $100 in the coin pusher. It only matters in the event of an outbreak. It's not to say that people don't care about each other. That's certainly true, but the corporation's not looking to be your family member. Your family member's looking to be your family member. That's what I'm saying. But wait, there's more. I've learned a new word today, bunkering. Are you guys familiar with the term bunkering when it comes to cruise ships? There is a huge milestone for Carnival Corporation as the Costa Smeralda has bunkered for the first time in Italy. Bunkering, a fancy term for getting refueled. And the reason that the bunkering of the Costa Smeralda is a big deal is it is the first bunkering of an LNG cruise ship for Carnival Corporation. LNG, liquefied natural gas, it is a cleaner fuel source for cruise ships. It produces less emission, it produces less pollution, and guess who's always getting beat up for having poor environmental practices? Well, it's Carnival Corporation. They're trying to mend their reputation when it comes to the environmental community, one of the more vocal communities against cruising and the cruise industry, and Carnival's made it easy for them by a record of messing up over the years. And so Carnival working hard on their end to do the right thing so that they don't get beat up by the environmental groups, and using LNG as a fuel source is one of their environmental strategies that they will continue to roll out across the fleet. Most notably, the Carnival Mardi Gras, the newest cruise ship coming out for Carnival Cruise Lines, will be that line's first LNG cruise ship, and it seems like they will have some practice under their belt getting the thing refueled. Bunkering, did you know what that meant? I did not. I need to add that to a cruise lingo video. If you're brand new to cruising and you don't know what some of the words mean, many moons ago I did do these cruise lingo videos. I will leave a link to Cruise Lingo Volume 1 right here. But hold on. Don't go away yet. I've got more news, 2 more cruise news stories. And in addition to 2 more cruise news stories, I have a proposition for you. I propose that you consider subscribing to this YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of the latest cruise news. It's an easy thing to do. Just click the subscribe button and the notification bell, and that way you will stay in the loop. And to be honest and to be transparent, I do have a cruise news story I really don't want to share because I'm afraid of what it bodes for the future. So let me get the happy one out of the way first. One of my favorite things, if there can be one, about this pandemic news cycle is the exposure we've had to all the different little cruise lines and cruise ships across the world. And this one jumped out at me today. Cruising is resuming in India, and there is a cruise ship named after an Egyptian queen. Which one do you think it is? Do you immediately think Cleopatra? No, it's Nefertiti. I just wanted to say Nefertiti. And look, let me show you this cruise ship. To be fair, I think the paint job on the hull is kind of cool. And yeah, I don't know. It's not really a major cruise story, but can we all just take a moment and take in the fact that there's vessels all over the world trying to expose people to this cruise life. And now this small vessel is going to load up 100 passengers in India, and they're going to sail from Kochi. Now, I did grow up in the 1970s, and whenever I think of Egyptian leaders, of course I think of King Tut. Who's your favorite Egyptian ruler? I'm sure you've got trading cards right there in your house. Leave a comment below. And now I push the bad news all the way till the end. Let's talk about it. 5 days until the CDC no-sell order expires. 5 days until CLIA's voluntary ban on sailing expires. What will the cruise lines that have ships based in the United States do? Will they try to sell in December, or will they push? Well, we've got one cruise line already pushing. I think it's okay to call them a cruise line. They really haven't gotten underway yet, but Virgin Voyages, they had some stuff set up for December, but they're not going to do it. They're going to go in January, they say. So Virgin Voyages pushes their start to January 2021. Just within the last half hour of me recording this, they're starting to send out letters to passengers saying that if you have a cruise scheduled in December, it will not go. No Christmas cruise for you on Virgin Voyages. If you want to get on the hot, new, trendy cruise line Virgin Voyages, you got to wait. I hope that this is not the first of many cancellations we will have over the next few days, but I am a realist, and this is the way it seems to go. You got lines like Virgin starting to cancel, push out until January, and then you got other cruise lines coming on board after that to change their schedule. Fingers crossed the no-sell expires in 5 days. Fingers crossed that the CLIA voluntary ban expires in 5 days. And fingers crossed that we get one cruise ship out in December. This is all that we need. We don't need the full Monty in December. We just got to get started practicing the cruise bubble. One ship would be good for the cruise industry, and it would be a good test bed to see if they could do it safely. I think the cruise lines deserve that, but we will see. Let me push the question to you. Does Virgin canceling their December cruises, will this be indicative of the rest of the cruise lines, or do you think we'll see some of the majors still try to cruise in December? Leave a comment below. The word of the day is mummy. M-U-M-M-Y, mummy. If you're so creatively inclined, try to work that into your comment, and we'll reconcile all that on Friday. Make sure you check in on Friday's show. Please show your support for the show by hitting the like button. This is Tony with La Lido Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido.